Another week. Today is Tuesday. Did the swim yesterday. Lanes were busy, but we got it done. This week I go to Vegas, and so normally tomorrow I'd run, but tomorrow I'm going to move a swim up so that I can run while I'm in Vegas. Take an off day, get back, and hop on the bike. But today, we're going to get on the bike here in a minute. The workout looks tough. Yeah, the workout, warming up here, is like 15 minutes of zone 2, and then scaled down or tiered, ramped down zone 5 sprint workout. So here, 5 minutes at zone 5 after a day at work. I don't know. And then 4 minutes, 3, then 2, then 1. So gotta be pretty tired going into the swim tomorrow. But we'll see if I make it through this bike ride, I guess. 8:17 a.m. Gonna try to get a quick swim in before the flight over to Vegas here in a couple hours. At the airport. Swim was cut short. But it is what it is. You have the swim. Water aerobics kicked me out 25 minutes in, so did what we could. But about to fly to Vegas. Got a little sandwich, not paid promotion. Gonna fly Spirit, which is the cookout of all airplanes. So let's go to Vegas. Made it to Vegas. You forget how many people smoke out here. It hits you instantly. Flight was cool, got recognized for comedy, which is weird, but Uber to the Strip, I guess. .30 a.m. in Vegas. We'll see if this fitness center has any treadmills or people even in the fitness center. Those green elevators. 4.2 miles, 30 minutes. Gym was packed, surprisingly, for Vegas. So now we're gonna go watch the tournament.
So many things that he's had to withstand and literally hold his ground with the crazy times.
The spot's pretty crazy. Some dudes are playing knockout on this half court they have, and we just got to try to figure out what bets we like, you know. So it's gonna be a fun day. My legs are already tired from this run, though, so hopefully we get some food soon and win some money.
Off day. Still in Vegas at the Stratosphere. I don't think you can really see that, but we did okay yesterday. See how the betting goes today. We're looking better, but yeah, it's an off day, so can't complain. A 2.5 hour bike ride tomorrow, so enjoy Vegas while we can, and then be on a bike tomorrow after a Spirit airline flight. All right, about 10 hours in. Sports betting, not going great. Rich Little Piggy slot machine, saving us. Really curious about the bike tomorrow because I just haven't really been eating the healthiest or hydrating the best, so we'll do that. But Vegas sign. March Madness is chill. I think got a couple more games, a couple crazy parlays, I guess. Only doing like $10 to $20 bets, so nothing out of this world. But hopefully maybe one of them hits, and then I go put that all on roulette, and then I pay for this Ironman registration, you know. You can jump from the Stratosphere too, so maybe I'll do that after the Ironman.
Groups 1, 5, before I go right side of the section. Please remember the
Back from Vegas. 7 a.m., 8 a.m. flight. About 11:30 here now. I have a 2 hour and some change bike ride. Pretty tired. So we're going to take a little nap first and then go onto the bike for 2.5 hours or so.
All right, 26.2 in, marathon in, an hour to go or so. Vegas was fun. Now I'm just sweating like crazy, trying to get all that junk food and poor sleep out of the way. But after we finish this, quick run, relax, long run tomorrow, but this might be it. So unless the run goes terrible, we start next week soon.
Another week. It's a beautiful day outside. It's maybe 72 degrees, a little bit of wind, first sun we've gotten in a while. It would be a perfect day to go on a run or ride your bike, but I still have to get my bike fixed to be able to ride outside. So we're in the garage.
All right, the garage is hot. I'm dripping. 2/3 of the main set. 6-minute sprints at 290 watts with 4-minute cooldowns. It's hot. Damn. All right, finished the great bike ride inside. Pretty proud. It should have been pretty hard. I was sweating, but muscled through. Got to make those small victories. It would have been nice to be able to ride outside in the sun, but I guess it's a good way to dry off. My legs are like sweating. That never happens. So go enjoy the sun a little bit.
Today's sprint, I thought I had packed my stuff to go right after work, but I didn't. So I still had to go home, waste like 20 minutes. But on the bright side, I was looking at the sprint workout and I decided I'm going to test out these, which are carbon plated shoes, which they're exactly what these sound like. They have a carbon plate in them to help with better energy return. Typically see the most efficient and the best use cases for them are when you're running sub 7.5 minute miles pace. So in this sprint session, I have, I think 7 sprints at 2 minutes, which I'll run at probably about 6-minute miles, with some cool downs around the 8:30 mark. So should be fine. I'm probably not going to see all of the return from these because I'm running on a treadmill because it's, can't see it, but it's supposed to be like a severe thunderstorm. Yesterday, if you remember, was like mad sunny. So in 75 degrees. Today, it's supposed to be 60-mile-per-hour winds, thunderstorm, and potential tornado is what the headlines call it, but we'll see. So let's go run. These shoes are so bouncy. See if they work. 5:11 a.m. Time to swim. In order to stay accountable for the swim this morning, I told my team at work that I would get donuts. So here we are. Can I get 2 of these buttermilk bars? Can I get 2 buttermilk bars, 2 glazed donuts? Can I get 2 old fashioned? And then I'll do a maple bar. You also got to get some protein while you're up in the morning.
Good morning. So you like using your mobile today?
I'm not.
Go ahead.
Can I get 1 sausage, egg McMuffin, and a hash brown? I'm on a walk. Today's Friday, the off day. I may have really hurt my back. Not 100% sure. But I tried to move a couch, and it did not go well. So I feel it definitely down, like right in your pelvis or whatever that is in the bottom vertebrae. My hamstring's super tight, so just gonna try to stretch, roll out, heat it up, and see if it gets any better. I have 2 comedy shows tonight, which isn't gonna help, and then a 2.5-hour bike ride that hopefully I make it through tomorrow. So we'll do the steps and see if it helps. About to do the 4th and 5th show this run. I was supposed to be on the bike today, but back still hurts. So hopefully tomorrow's easier. It's supposed to be 2.5 hours, so we'll see if we can get to it tomorrow. Back at the airport. Back is still messed up. Going down to LA for a comedy festival, which should be fun. And so maybe I can get a run or two in, but missing a lot of training starting this week. And then next week I go to Spain. So see what we can do. Hopefully I can get a run in, maybe a long ride in between during the weekend. Do the long ride and long run, but let's go to LA. Moved to LA. Uber driver's a 35-year-old dude, retired in Calabasas, so pretty crazy, but just hang out in the lobby until we can get in the room, and then we'll go over to the club and probably get some of the food. I don't know. I guess it's day 2 of the festival. Didn't really film much yesterday. We're just kind of running around, but right now I'm just walking to the festival. It was like a panel yesterday with some like LA institutions, Comedy Store, the Elysian Theater, Dynasty Typewriter, Laugh Factory, Comedy and Magic. So it was cool. You learn a little bit. Still, my back is torched, but tomorrow I might try to run on the beach, which is that way, for like a zone 2 ride or something, or a zone 2 run on the beach, which running outside is always nice at a little slower pace. So we'll try that, but I'll try to film a little bit at the festival to get the vibes.
Eating, drinking, and smoking on metro trains or stations is not allowed. This is...
Look at this, a couple Emmy. Whoa. Welcome to LA.
Let me do her show. I met Hannah Gatsby, and then I met Margaret Cho, and then I got to do...
Get on the floor, yeah. Stand next to him, shoulder to shoulder. Oh, we got to wear jokes like it's not a universal thing. I don't think anyone understood it.
Yeah, I'm trying to find her there, and I'm like, I don't even get
Back at the airport, 4:30 a.m. Festival's over. Back's feeling better, so flying in, and maybe tomorrow I can do a long bike ride, and Sunday I can do my long run before I have to go to the airport to fly to Spain. All right, finally back on the bike. It's been about maybe 10 days with obviously the back injury and stuff like that. So back's feeling good. We're gonna do on the bike, hour and a half, maybe like a 5-minute run off of that, just to see how things are feeling. But for the first time in a while, it's nice to say like, oh, I'm looking forward to being back on this thing. So let's do that. All right, got a haircut. It's, I don't know what time it is. 6:48. Got to do a quick 45-minute zone 2 run before I go to the airport to head to Spain. I'm like 3 videos behind at this point in time, just between Vegas, being hurt, and then flying to Spain. But training is going well, so we're gonna hit about hopefully 4.5 miles. That'll be it for this week, and then we'll try to train in Spain, but I doubt it. So we'll see you then. I'm in Spain. Pretty tight. Day 2. Day 2 in Spain. Yeah, not filming a whole lot because got some other things going on, but check this out. Quite nice, I would say. Maybe I'll do a little bit of a run, but other than that, just kind of taking the week off from training because out here for some work stuff. All right, we're back from Spain. 12-hour flight. Got in last night at midnight-ish. Now 10 o'clock. And to my surprise, 3-hour bike ride. And I'm also out of all of my carb and drink mix, so it's gonna be just put together. The goal is just to get it done, and then really start back into consistency because these last 2 or 3 weeks been gone. So we're gonna do the bike ride, long run tomorrow, but that'll probably do it for this week, and then we'll start next week and finally get back to swimming after maybe 2.5 weeks off.